I sat down over the last 24 hours or so, and I began thinking more and more and more about what happened in the finale, the Empire of Death. And then I started replaying the last few minutes in my head. And sadly, the more I did this, the more it was like it made no damn sense whatsoever. Um, okay, let's hum a few bars. Why would Sutek give a flying rat's ass who Ruby Sunday's mother is? He's not the god of puzzles. He's not the god of Waycaught. He's not the god of conundrums. He's the god of death. Humans, Time Lords, and everyone else are groveling insects. Yet he's not going to kill the Doctor and Ruby because he's curious about who her freaking mom is. He's keeping them alive because it amuses him that he can't figure out who Ruby's mom is, and there's nothing extraordinary at all about Ruby or her mother. Yet Ruby can make it snow every goddamn where. The more I think about it, the more it unravels. It's like a Moffat plot. We got to the big cry at the end. That's all that matters. And then I didn't picture it this way till I saw somebody mention this. Ruby Sunday, who has no immunity at all, walks up to Sutek, the god of death, hooks up his collar to a leash, and they take him for walkies across the frickin' time-space continuum. The TARDIS took Sutek for walkies. Sutek, who could move the TARDIS with his freaking mind, let it take him for walkies. Yeah, the song Inside Ruby. Well, guess it don't matter. She's just ordinary. I'm not kidding. I made the mistake of trying to think this out. And I have no idea what Justin means by that message. But okay, the Sutek could play pool with the Weeping Angels. I'm not kidding. Literally knock them around like cue balls. He's the god of death. Well, actually, he's not actually a god at all. Um, yeah, he isn't a last of the Osirans. Well, like I said, I'm hoping there's more to it because there's, like somebody said, and I was watching this review, there's a difference between being this misled and then just outright lied to. And yeah, the whole explanation that, Sutek's been riding along with the TARDIS ever since Pyramids of Mars. I died laughing because somebody put up a meme saying, it's of course, the scene where 13th Doctor and, you know, Yaz are sitting there, in that last episode they were together, sitting on top of the TARDIS. They said, I cannot look at this scene again anymore without thinking that Yaz and the Doctor are sitting on Sutek's face. Uh, the more I think about it, he not only didn't stick the not only did he not stick the landing, he ran that effort right into the damn ground and crashed. And I gave this an 8. What was I thinking? The more I think about it, the more it plunges. Is that what they're doing now? They just kind of hypnotize you? And, oh man, I'm like, and I'm sitting there going, and this was the guy that they brought it back? Exactly. Where was Sutek when the TARDIS got hijacked by House? Where was Sutek? I know it's just a TV show, but come on, you've got to have some standards. Otherwise, what was the point? I think I got Potemkin Villaged. And then if any of you know the stories of Potemkin's Village, or villages, if you don't, Google it. Potemkin's Villages. That's exactly what happened. We got Potemkin's Villaged. Yeah, somebody brought that up. Yeah, that meant poor Sutek had to sit through Time Lash, Fear Her. And Love and Monsters. I agree with you. People don't have standards anymore. We live in an age where if you tell the truth, you'll be stepped on. I'm not kidding. The more I think about it, the more it goes down the toilet. I'm like, it just. It only has a tiny bit of nicotine in it. The vape, by the way, since you mentioned it. I'm like literally this close to zero. So it's an itty bitty tiny bit. I'm down to like 3 milliliters per bottle. So. Oh, please don't get me started on the whole Gina Carano thing again. Well, this is how I quit smoking. I'd rather be doing this than smoking. This takes care of keeping your hands busy. This way, you don't even get tempted to go back and light one. I haven't lit a cigarette since 2016. So, yep, they're for everybody. Yeah, where was, yeah, and someone brought up a good one. Remember, all those times you had multiple TARDISes in one location. Does it mean there were like multiple Suteks just sitting there having a conversation while they were off doing who knows what? Hey, Sutek, how's it hanging, Sutek? I don't know, Sutek. What's been up with you? I'm just still sitting here, Sutek. Okay, I just exactly. I'm like, it's like, were they just sitting there having a conversation? And also, when they split the TARDISes, yeah, does that mean they had potentially created another Sutek? Oh, there we go. We're back. I love this. I can't even shift the phone over like this so the damn thing goes out. And when you bring death to death, yeah, I'm like, and then the more I sat and thought about that, I'm like, guys, sure, two negatives, can equal a positive in math, but I brought death back to death. What do you get? Life. You get more death. I'm not kidding. He has literally gone off the rails. I am sitting here thinking maybe the show does need to go on hiatus. Because this is the guy they all wanted back. And plus, like I said, one of my favorite scenes in there is now we've got a teenager, boy genius with a Segway, with a Segway that has twin mounted machine guns on it. Yet meanwhile, and I'm like, okay, go back and watch this scene over because I can't stop laughing now when I watch it. You've got everybody in unit blazing away at Sutek like it's going to do any good. And then you got poor Rose Noble standing there with a frickin' tablet. Going away on tablet like she's playing Candy Crush. Or, uploading the whole thing to TikTok. I'm not kidding. I'm beginning to think, because that was your solution to deal with Sutek? It dropped to like a 6 or less. So I'm starting to see it the way AJ did now. The more I actually think about it, it falls apart. I like that everybody's arm but poor Rose. And then the thing is, yeah, why the hell was Rose Noble even there? And I did bring this up in the podcast. Other than just to fill a seat. She had like 2 lines, I think, through both episodes or something like that. Also, I thought it was Donna who got the job at Unit. I knew we were going to differ in opinion on this. Oh, well. But what can you do? The more I think about it, the more it turns into a fat glob of shit. I'm actually agreeing with the naysayers. Oh. Ah, well, folks, I just looked at the time. I'm gone way over what I normally do, so I've got to get inside. I'm about 4 minutes behind or more so from when I normally go in. So take care, everybody. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Just ponder it. Don't go. And we'll catch y'all later. Take care, everyone.